Okay, today we are going to make simple poached eggs over some toast. And what you're going to need for this dish are obviously some eggs here. You're going to need some boiling water, pepper, salt, and a little bit of vinegar. Simple as that. So to get started, all I'm going to do is take my eggs, and I got two little dishes here. I'll put one egg in each. And the reason I'm going to do that is when my water is boiling hot, it's going to make it easier for me to pour it into the water versus cracking it from the egg and letting it go all over the place. So I put them in two little bowls here. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is boil my water, and I'm going to add a little bit of vinegar to the water. Doesn't matter what type of vinegar it is, whether it's white distilled vinegar, apple cider vinegar, something cheap. But what that vinegar does, it tends to help keep the egg together versus letting it spread all around. One other point I'd like to make is that it seems that the newer the egg, the better it sticks together. The older eggs tend to break apart much easier. So in the meantime, I'm going to bring my water up to boil, and we'll come back and put the eggs in, and I'll show you how to do this. Now that I got my water boiling, you'll notice that I have it to a certain temperature where it's not violently boiling. It's just to a nice simmer, nice gentle simmer. That's going to allow me to put my egg in there without it being ripped apart with the bubbles, etc. Keep in mind I also have cold water here, so after the eggs are done cooking in the hot water, I'll put them down into cold water, and that's going to stop them from cooking any farther. So now that I got my water boiling, I'm just going to take my eggs and gently put them in one at a time. And I'm going to just stir it just a bit. I don't want it to stick to the bottom. Every once in a while, I'll notice the eggs will want to stick to the bottom. And at this point, they look pretty good to me. So I'll pick it up one at a time and put it into ice cold water, and that's going to instantly stop it from cooking. Now that my eggs have sat in that cold water, I want to reheat them. So I'm just going to put them back in my hot water. And that's just going to get them back to temperature for me to serve. Important here is you want to drain all the water that you possibly can off of these, because you don't want your toast to be soggy. So I'll hold this for 30 seconds to get the water off. And at this point, you just put it right on top of your toast. Put the second one on there. Put a little pepper and a tiny bit of salt. Eggs are very delicate, so salt will go a long way, so very little on the salt. And the best thing I want to show you here is when I break one of these open. See all that goodness? And that's the poached egg for you.